back to the Dutch Pig Farmer series here on Klein Friesland. We are still in April 1, and as I said, this is going to be a bit of a contracty type one. We have course play running in field number 19. Is it 19? I can never remember the blooming numbers. Yes, 19, doing the rolling. I drove the headland because it misses the corners sometimes. So I thought, you know what, I should do that bit myself. Now, rather annoyingly, there was a lovely contract, and it would have paid us about 7 grand to plant sugar beet in field 16. So I thought, oh, we've still got our released planter. Went in there, swapped the seed round, took the fert out because we don't need it. And would it drill? Not having it at all. So, binned the contract off, returned the equipment, and we'll just... yeah, I don't know why. There was no warnings. We can put sugar beet in April. I did check. So yeah, don't actually know why it wouldn't do that. But yeah, bit annoying. But yeah, we'll play it as the farmer changed his mind. I think that's probably the safest bet. Yeah, I have no idea why. No idea at all. But yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bale contracts to do, which will bring us in a tidy amount. I guess really the aim is to hopefully get the loan cleared relatively quickly now, so that any money we make is effectively our own, if that makes sense. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. There's no mad rush, but yeah, nice easy work to well, somewhat easy work, and slight hiccup with the contract for the sugar beet, but other than that, a relatively easy start to an episode. Well, that's field 6 done as well. Trying to do these in a... well, I'm not trying to. I am doing them in an order that suits driving around the map. I mean, why would we not? So, if we take a... no. We sort of just cut here and then go right. And then hopefully just down the road, let's put some beacons on. There should be a bridge, and we can hop across to that field there. Haha, there is. Come on, little class, you can do it. Sit there rocking in my chair. Come on, move along. Look at this, though. It's beautiful. Right, so yeah, that's quite handy. We've got 2 quite close to each other, so that's good. Ah, yes, 18 and 20. Right, beacons off. Now, I mean, you might say, you're using the same piece of kit for multiple different contracts. Well, yeah, duh, why not? I just do it because of keep the cost down, make more money. Check which equipment you get, and if you get in this K-brand one, it'll do square and round bales, whereas some you get specific ones that'll do just round. So that, double check that, and then yeah, you're good to go. You know, it's not like there's multiple different farmers anymore, as in loads of different names. You've got the NPC names, haven't you now? So yeah, chances are we are doing contracts for the same person at some point. So that's my reasoning. Do with that what you will. But yeah, it's going alright. The rolling is continuing on. Keep getting notified of wage payments. Oof. Fancy having to pay people to do work for you. It is a disgrace. Haha. But yeah, I mean, this is just, we're just printing money at the minute. It's nice, steady work. I could actually put this on course play as well, but for the sake of, you know, just driving around a field, wrapping bales, it seems pointless to be paying the wage bill, so we shall do these ourselves. Well, I was just thinking to myself, this area looks quite familiar. Yes, that's because it's my farm. Ah, yeah, we can see the rolling in the distance. Very good. And I also remembered to empty the seed and the fert out of the planter before we returned it. Get me. I don't know why I've still got that header trailer. We really do not need it. Yes. So, one more field to do. Field 28. And then we can go through, claim all of the contracts, and then probably have a look, one, at paying some of the loan down, and two, am I going the right way? Yes. And two, see if there's any other jobs to be doing. Well, that is it for the wrapping contracts. So, if we... How's the rolling going? It's on the last headland, so hopefully it'll get this bit. I don't think it's going to get this. I don't know why it's not got that bit, but whatever, we can sort that. Anything of... Ooh. Now... That's bizarre. The field 16 was the one that we were trying to plant. So, yeah, I mean, tempted to maybe try that. We maybe have a look at the field first and check if this is the right piece of kit to do the job. And then go from there, I think. Right, so what were we doing? We could do some hoeing. We could just, yeah. That would be a decent little payday, all of those. So, yeah, sorted. Right. Let's have a collecting sesh. Yeah. Super. Right, what are we up to? 123. So 20 grand we've made effectively there. Right. Let's get back to... I think that's probably why it's missing bits, because it's of the slidey nature. How's it doing, though? It hasn't got much left, has it? We'll let that run. See, there you go. It's going to slide out again. Oh, dear. If I can get that bit, please. No? Alright, then. Right, so we can hop out here. Let's take a quick run to field 16, where we can see... So their weeds are small, so it is a weeder. So let's go into the right menu. Weeders, and it was that one. This we pull out small grain weeds. Okay, so it's the right piece of kit. That is a good start. So let's do that. And then back to... in fact, let's do a refresh. So we'll just take this one, I think. Yes, we need to borrow the items. Thank you very much. Ah, and as if by magic. There we go. And the old versatile that looks like it's going to topple over. Yeah, right. I shall get this set up. And I'll see you in a second. So there is something definitely not quite right with contracts, weeding. I don't know. We started at the bottom of the field, funnily enough, and that's how far we've got, and it came up straight away saying 90%. Now, unless it's working out the total area of the field, and then those individual little spots of weeds count as 10% left or 9% left of the field. That must be how that's worked out, I think. Yeah, if you sort of clumped all these together in one patch, would that be 10, 9, 8%, something like that? I don't know. But it's working and it's going up, so yeah, we'll just... it's a steady process. there's certainly going to be no rush with this one. But it's 6.5 grand with the lease fees, I guess you'd say, taken off. There we go. We probably do need to make sure that we get right into the corners, because I can imagine it being quite a picky blooming contract, this one. Yes, I'll get the headlands done, and then there won't be many up and down rows, so I'll catch you when we're onto those. Well, we haven't quite finished the headlands, but I'm going to bring it... I've started recording because we're up to 99%, so there you go. Job is a good one. We will, however, finish the field, just because, you know, we can, we're allowed to. What? Conscientiouscontractors.com. The courseplay is finished for the rolling. I think we're going to have to go back in and get that one little bit, but I think we should be good other than that. And then what we might do is sleep, check on the pigs, and then let's just make this turn. We can also then see what other contracts are about. So what I'll do is finish this. I will collect it, so we'll go up by just under 7 grand, I think it was. Finish the rolling, sleep, and I'll bring you back in April 2. So I hope you just caught the top right screen there. 80 piglets were born. That is pretty good. So yeah, 261 we've got now. Wow. That is pretty impressive. Food, okay, they're not too bad. Neither are they, to be fair. But what we should do is grab the... Oh, it's horrendous. We'll speed up the time just a little bit. If we can get this to burn off a touch. We'll grab the Fiat and the cattle trailer. Complete mind blank then. Shift the mouse out, get those into the other pen, and then we should be good to check the contracts. But yeah, this fog is really lingering around, which is not ideal. But yeah, hopefully it'll clear soon. So let's just do this and then floor it. Ah, just in time. Right, let's just knock the old time down so we don't completely lose the day. Go. And let's have a look at what we need to move. So let's look for the bores. All these lot, look. If all these get pregnant, we are going to be in trouble. Right, so you. They're not yous, I know. Ha ha. These Berkshires. Let's have a look. Berkshire bore, you. I'm not sure how many that was. How many? We're going to move 2 more. Let's scroll. Too fast. There we go. Grab another 2. Move selected. Yes. Lovely. Right. I'll get the rest of these little pigs moved. And yeah, then we'll take a look at some contracts to do, I think. So the last load is only a partial load, so 9 in total. So we did 2 loads of 13, so that's 26, 35 bores, which that's not a bad ratio, to be fair. We were at one point getting quite a few more males than female. So what I'm going to do is park this down the side of the shed, out of the way. Now, I've just looked at how much slurry and manure we've got. So what I think we're going to do is, and I haven't tried this yet, is hopefully we can refill that tanker, take it to the BGA, and it hopefully will allow us, fingers crossed, to dump it in. Now, if it doesn't, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. We'll have to abandon that plan, but it's worth a try because we've got something like 100 and something thousand litres. So, yeah, I think it's worth a go. And then we know we can do the manure because there's a trigger. Aha, saving. There we go. Thanks very much. Come on. Back a bit more. There we go. Right. I shall fill this up and I shall see you at the BGA. We are not at the BGA. We are still filling up. This is really slow. And look at the movement on the tanker. It has a mind of its own. That is very bizarre. Right, finally. Now, if this doesn't unload, I will be apoplectic with rage. I won't. I won't at all. I should just be. I'll be slightly miffed. Right, gap in the bush there. Yes. That beacon's on. Power. Okay. So moment of truth. Get in. Love it. Ah, and it dumps so much quicker. Aha. Perfect. So it's. I mean, it's only going to take us 56 million hours to load the tanker up however many times we need, which I think was about 10. Was it 10? 18,000 litres. Doop-a-doop-a-doo slurry. So, no, another 8. No, less than that. 5 or 6. Right, I think what we'll do, for the sake of my sanity and yours, is we'll do the manure instead. And I shall shift the slurry off camera. So, I shall drop this off and grab the trailer, fill it up, and see you back at the BGA. But whilst that is dumping, what we should do is slurry. Why is it distributing? Storing. There we go. Storing and manure. Activate that as well. The potatoes are still going through. 28,000 litres of digestate, 28,000 litres of electric charge, and nearly 900 litres of methane. Or methane. Right. Lovely jubbly. I shall go and grab the remaining. There's not much. Few thousand litres of manure maybe, and then we'll get that tipped, and I think we are in a really good place. 130 grand, another 80 piglets to add to the total. Yeah, life is good. So we had just under 7,000 litres of we're gonna get around there. Oh, just good old chunky tyres. So what we need to do now is give this a rinse, give it a bit of a swill out, and yeah, that'll be us for the episode. So I'm not going to bore you with me jet washing a trailer, but I will do it, I promise. But yes, thank you all very, very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been, you know, a little bit back and forth, but nevertheless, we are making progress still. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.